in March, Google released their core algorithm and spam update, and it created a lot of schisms online, but good schisms. But especially for those who are using AI, artificial intelligence, to create content, you just want to be aware of what Google was doing. You want to put some best practices in place. And so here's a quick rundown for you. The big things that came out of this core update. Number one, Google is cracking down on low quality, unoriginal content. And so that means content churned out by AI tools, spinners, humans, doesn't matter. Just low quality, unoriginal content that is not useful to the end user, that is not authoritative, that is not showing expertise in any way, shape, or form. It's just merely trying to game the search engine. So that's first thing that Google was looking for. Second thing is AI content can be problematic if the goal is to flood the internet with just generic articles hoping to manipulate search engine rankings. Google's going to consider that spam. However, AI assisted content that is really intended for human consumption with human input, human editing, that is valuable and original. Not going to have any problems making that stick. We've been testing that internally. We know that's the case. But if you're just trying to churn out article after article after article, no real insight, no real editorial process, no revision process, that's going to trip you up. You want to focus on user-centric content, and what Google really is wanting to see is that their users have a great experience with your content. That means it needs to be informative, needs to be helpful, needs to cater to the needs of the target audience, and it should add something new to the conversation, not simply be a derivative of what's already out there. So if it's just rehashed junk or just another way of saying something that's already there, Google's not going to be a big fan of that. Now, here's probably the bigger thing. SEO practices still matter. And so while Google is downplaying some of the SEO tactics of creating high quality content, optimizing your website, website speed for mobile devices, building backlinks, all of those things still matter. So let's kind of dive into this just a little bit deeper. At the end of the day, here's what Google wants. They want original, informative content. They are prioritizing high quality, original content that provides real value to the reader. And this means, or the viewer, ditching low effort approaches to just churning out generic article after generic article. Google's going to consider that content spam and they're going to penalize it. And so what this, churned out spammy content really looks like is it's mass produced and unoriginal, just churning one after the other, that just rehashes old material. That's a red flag. And if it's aimed at search engine manipulation, that's obviously not going to go anywhere either. And so if it's a lot of stuffed keywords or just generic articles that really don't bring any value, they just have the right keywords in there, those things aren't going to go well. AI can still very much be your friend, though, with supervision. And this is something we've been preaching really since ChatGPT came on the market here about a year and a half ago, is that you need to combine AI generation with human interaction and supervision. And so AI content can be extremely valuable. It can improve your efficiency. It can allow you to be much more productive. But what you have to think of is this equation. And this equation came from Jason Crabtree, our SEO director. AI times 2 means artificial intelligence plus actual intelligence. So your intelligence, your expertise, your knowledge of the subject matter combined with the artificial intelligence creates a great combination for putting out some just fantastic content. And so use AI to brainstorm your ideas, to gather information, to do research, to draft outlines. But then once that draft is created, it needs to have human editing. It needs to be sure that the accuracy is correct. One of the things with AI is AI can do hallucinations, which means it creates information because it wants to fill the gap. It can create fake case studies, fake testimonials, fake statistics. So you always want to validate that whatever it's citing has a real source to it, that it can be proven up. And then you want to add your own unique insights or perspectives. One of the things that I think is powerful is using your own client reviews, client testimonials, client case studies. Those things can really enhance the content that AI is creating on your behalf. You also want to focus on user needs, not just keywords. So the days of just targeting a keyword and going after it, those are long gone. What we want is helpful content. If you are a home remodeling company, then you want to create very helpful content to the homeowners, the consumers that would use your services, things that they're going to want to engage with, things they're going to want to save, share, refer back to over and over again. And so here's some tips for that. Number one, be informative and helpful. Give valuable information that solves problems and answers questions. Offer a unique perspective. Add something new to the conversation that comes from your own experience, your own expertise, your own authority. And then, of course, target the right audience. Make sure you're speaking to the right people and craft your content accordingly to match up to their interests and needs. Now, SEO still matters, so let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater, as they say. SEO is still important, but quality is really what is going to give you the competitive edge. And so if you take time to produce quality content, search engines are going to reward you. And so the core principles of SEO still remain the same. High quality content is first and foremost. It attracts links, it attracts shares, and it boosts your search engine ranking. You do want to make sure that your website is fast and that it's a great mobile experience, that it displays well on any device, it loads quickly. Make sure those technical things are working well. And then, of course, build some backlinks from reputable sources. And so you want to earn those links from relevant, high quality websites. What that does is it tells Google that your content is valuable, it's valuable to others, and that they refer to you as a resource. And then, of course, stay informed and adapt your strategy. Everything is changing. Ever since this update came out, Google has actually come out in May, early May, and rolled out their entire AI suite. And so AI-assisted search is the name of the game. You're going to see it roll out by the end of the year in all areas of the United States. And so you do want to stay informed. You want to stay informed on their updates, and you want to adjust your strategy accordingly to what they're doing. Do regular audits, work on improving your content, review your content for quality, relevance, optimization. You may need to refresh some of your older content. And then, of course, monitor your website performance. Use analytics tools to track the performance, track user behavior, and look for ways to improve your overall SEO footprint. Again, the bottom line of this, focus on value, not tricks. Just deliver good content, good, helpful content that your customers are going to want to consume, that they're going to want to come back to time and time again. And if you'll do that and use sound, time-proven SEO principles in your content creation, you're going to do just fine. If we can help you in your SEO strategy, your content strategy, be sure and schedule a free strategy session with us. You can do that on our website. Look forward to talking with you again.